So that's my only reason to buy this motorcycle. And now let's look into few things like what are the things which are keeping me away from this motorcycle. Obviously, first one what I'll tell is that what's up YouTube, welcome back to another video on the series Confused Strell. So this is the second part of it, and today we have the Triumph Tiger 900 Rally Pro. Early morning I started for a small trail hunting, and we just found one nice place and having some drift fun and all over here. So yeah, let's get into the meat of the video. So let's ride the bike before that. So it is a little dusty now. We have been doing some amount of off-roading some time ago. Alright, so if you are new to this series, there are 3 parts for this series. Probably this is the second part of this series. So I am actually buying an adventure motorcycle, a little bigger one. So I was just thinking that what are the thoughts that is going through my mind. Let me just put that in a video and I'll share it with you guys. So the first part was on the Africa Twin, and the second part is on this one. The third part, you can guess what it will be. So in this video I'm going to talk about things which are attracting me to buy this motorcycle and things which are keeping me away from this motorcycle. So the first point is, why should I buy this motorcycle? The strong point is for the reason this is, of course, the kind of the equipment Triumph is providing with this 900cc engine, because this motorcycle is exceptionally brilliant in terms of quality. Just look at the build quality, the kind of features that you get with this motorcycle, because the up and out quick shifter, cruise control, a 7-inch dash which is perfectly and beautifully functioning, and the kind of ride feel. And with the Rally Pro version, actually you get the crash bars, auxiliary lights. So basically this is a package by itself. So that's why I told the reason to buy this motorcycle is the package that you get from the Triumph. So that's my only reason to buy this motorcycle. And now let's look into few things like what are the things which are keeping me away from this motorcycle. Obviously, first one what I'll tell is that even though this is actually marketing in a great way that this is an off-road centric motorcycle, no doubt about it, I feel like this has a little more inclination towards the road. This is actually a very good road touring motorcycle. So my use is mainly 50-50 usage, 50% of road and 50% of off-road. And based on my abilities, I'll say that I'm kind of okay in doing off-road on this motorcycle because of few reasons. One is I feel like even though this is a triple cylinder motorcycle, there is a little bit of a vibration or that kind of a refinement issue when it comes to the top red lines when I do it in the first gear itself. So I never really expected that out of a Triumph motorcycle, because I've ridden the 800s before and that is such a sweet engine and it feels like an inline 3 motor, and on this one you have a altogether different feel. It feels like, holy crap, why should you stop in the middle of the road? Alright, let's come back to the point. So this one almost feels like a parallel twin. The kind of exhaust note and the kind of power delivery, everything feels like a parallel twin. I'm not telling that that's a bad feature, but the thing is, I was expecting a little more refinement from the Triumph when I go for off-roading, because see, this is slightly heavy motorcycle for my usage, and also I feel like if there is this little more slightly wider handlebar for this motorcycle, I would have been much comfortable. So that kind of a feel is there, because I'm putting a little bit of more pressure in the handle to steer the motorcycle, of course, in the off-road section. So that's the reason why I feel this motorcycle to be a more road-oriented motorcycle based on my skills. I'm not telling that this cannot be taken to off-road and all, but based on my skills, I'll tell that this is more towards road-oriented touring. So as I mentioned, that kind of a little bit of refinement issue, and the handlebar is the thing which I see. And the second thing which keeps me away from this motorcycle is the service. It's not the service bills. If you're someone from Bangalore or South India, probably you might be knowing that the Triumph motorcycle service is not that great, and most of the people are actually fed up with the service here in Bangalore. So I'm not trying to bitch someone saying that in the video. So India Triumph, if you're saying this video, please take a survey among the Triumph owners, because I have many friends who was riding Triumph and they have switched to multiple brands because the service was bad. The waiting period and the kind of quality of the service was also not nice. And one option which I have with me generally with Malayalis is that I can ride this Triumph to Triumph Kochi, which has a better service, which is actually possible, but not every now and then. I cannot go to Triumph Kochi to do the service. At least some basic things should be done here. So that's one thing which is actually keeping me away. I have a lot of friends who are riding Triumph and they are actually giving the bike outside for service just because of the fact that the Triumph service here in Bangalore is not that great. Sorry for telling this so openly, and I just want to make clear one point over here that this is 2023 Jan and I'm talking about this thing. Probably if you're seeing this video in the future, maybe things might have improved. You can talk to any Triumph owner and get details about that. So that's the second thing which keeps me away from it, and nothing else. I mean, that's the take on this motorcycle. I was riding this motorcycle in the morning. Actually, I'm very much impressed with this motorcycle for the road use, because I've ridden this motorcycle for my Kerala tour once. India Triumph has got this motorcycle back then, and when it's such off-road, it's actually fun. You put into the off-road pro mode and the motorcycle actually gives a very nice kick. The triple cylinder actually winds up really quickly than the previous 800. And what I heard is that 1200 actually does things much better than the 900, but I'm not looking under the 1200 now. So that's it, this quick video on the second part of the Confused Strell. So let me know what your thoughts on this motorcycle. So see you in the next video. Bye bye.